sit still for 5 minutes and this is what happens. Good afternoon and welcome back. Scott and Wanda's World. The Fat Ugly King is back with 4 beers for your absolute coronation delight, courtesy of Aldi. Now these have been around for a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks I think, something like that. I haven't been able to get them. I've tried a couple of times and then sort of gave up, and then Wanda was in Aldi yesterday. It's the coronation day today, so I thought, well, we've got Wanda's family coming around. I can open these up and I'll pour them down the drain if they're crap. Josh, Leah's friends, bought me some beers around as well, so we can have a bit of an evening. Hope you've had a nice day. It's been absolutely hammering it down for the king. Got a laugh. All those street parties are a bit sad that it looks like they've all been washed out. But yeah, once in a lifetime. Well, not once in a lifetime. First time in my lifetime watching a king coronate. It's got to be bored after a little while. But yeah, so Aldi have released these coronation beers for King Charlie the Sausage Fingers, and there's 4 of them. They did the Jubilee beers for the Queen's Jubilee. Was that last year or the year before? Can't remember. Not a massive royalist, if I'm honest. So don't hate them, don't dislike them, completely ambivalent to them. So we've got 4 beers. We've got a best bitter. I'm hoping they haven't spunked all the money on the can art, because the can art is actually very, very good. And I'm just hoping that the money and the budget hasn't gone into the can art that should have gone into beer. All £1.79 each, so there's no to-ing and fro-ing. And what we do is we'll go up in ABV. So that one is 3.9, that one's 4, that one's 4.4. Oh, well, they're already in ABV, so didn't even look at that. So the first one is called Hail to the King, and it's a best bitter, brewed in partnership with Freedom Brewery. The second one is Long Live the King. This is a session pale ale, brewed in partnership with Freedom Brewery. Seeing a trend. This is a Golden Pilsner, Here to Rule Over Us. Excuse me, 4.4% ABV. And last but not least, Organic IPA. Sounds interesting. 4.5%. Long May He Reign. Going at 4.5%. So let's say we'll go with ABV increasing first. There's a couple that did see that friend of the channel JB, Northern Southerner Beer Reviews, did all these yesterday. So go and watch what he thought of them. I watched one of them and I'm going to watch the rest after I've done this. First one's the best bitter. So really like the can art. Can art is pretty good. It says on the back. Wait a minute. Hold up. A malt-driven beer with little hop character, a touch of bitterness on the finish from roasted barley, deep reddish, I said blue, hue imparted by the malt used for its production. Expect toasty and caramel flavours, along with a light coffee-like bitter finish. Are these beers fit for a king or a pauper? 3.9% this one, best bitter. Bless you. In glass, golden colour. Or copper coloured, finger of head. Light carbonation rolling up. Looks a bit lighter than I was expecting it to be for a best bitter. Fuck me, I'm going to need the nose of a bloodhound to get anyone out of that. Or a corgi. Got a slight copper coin aroma to it. and very little else. Tastes more like a golden ale. Slightly hoppy. Golden ale rather than a bitter. Got a very copper coin. 170, even at 179, that's not great, I'm afraid. Very, very thin. Not very little malt character in it as well. Let's be honest. It's not off to the best start, is it, for the King? Copper coin. Very little malt character to it. Slightly dishwatery. That one, I'm afraid. Not off to the best start. Number 2, we've got the Golden Pilsner. Like a Pilsner. This one is called Here to All Over Us. And it says on the back, a modern twist on a classic style Pilsner. Brewed with a perfect mix of European and American hops, delivers a distinctive citrus aroma with a bittersweet bite. 179. Done well. Pilsner is very nice. In glass. It's the right shade of pale. Loads of carbonation. I don't think it's got widgets in these. Don't think these are nucleated glasses. So there's high carbonation in this one. Hand ahead. It doesn't smell too bad. Slightly citrusy. And slightly spicy. Smells right. Cheers. Or how the King. Got a nice bready malt to it. There is a nice citrusy flavour. It's not fantastic. It's a £1.79 Pilsner. It's better than bitter, but then, to be fair, a couple more piss is probably better than that. It lacks. Wait a minute, I've already said it at the price. Hail to the King! Hail to the King! Well done, mate. Wanda's looking absolutely beautiful today. Like a princess. Oh, fuck it. What that one lacks is a tiny, it lacks crispness of a really well made Pilsner. When 179, I'm not expecting it to be really well made. It's alright. But then it's light years better than the bitter golden ale. What was next? Pale ale. Not a massive fan of session pale ales. This one's called Long Live the King. I don't think he's going to live that long. Did you see him with the ball? Looked like a thermal detonator from Star Wars. Maybe he's a Star Wars fan, don't Such a pale ale, 4% ABV. A thirst quenching pale ale with refreshing tropical notes, brewed in partnership with Freedom Brewery. Again, good artwork. They'd have spent fucking money on the ingredients. Different matter. This one has got a widget in it. I'll show you. I don't know this bollocks about opening stuff on camera. Session Pale Ale. Bright, clear, clear. Incredibly clear. Pin sharp. And even with that nucleated glass, not a massive amount of carbonation flying around in that glass. There is a citrusy aroma. They're a little slightly tropical, but not. In all honesty, there's not a fantastic amount going on. In most of these, they're all very subdued. £1.79 beers. All hail the king. Actually tastes better. That's all fucking gone wrong. It actually tastes better than it smells. There's a nice bitterness to that one. With some grapefruit, lemon. Citrusy bitterness in there. That's alright. That's not bad, that one. And finally, the bitter's fucked off. The organic Indian Pale Ale. Again, like the can art. Can art looks absolutely splendid. Worthy of Charlie Boy. 4.5% ABV. Organic India Pale Ale with white wine. Anyway. That sounds, I didn't see that. Organic IPA with white wine. Even that's only second thoughts about it. Lovely bit of smoke. After this video, you'll be balancing these cans on there. Anyway, organic IPA. Again, pin sharp. Copper coloured, amber coloured, brewed with white wine. I mean, Nelson. Is got Nelson Sauvignon in it? Or is it actually white wine? I'm picking white wine up. I'm picking a lot of anything, if I'm honest. I'm going to get the king's nose in there. It's very subdued. Very subdued. It's a bit weird, if I'm honest. Anyway. Majesty. it has got a slight, I mean slight, grapey feel to it. All very, very, very thin. This one's got a slight grapey feel to it, and then I'm a bit disappointed in that one. That one looked quite interesting, the organic IPA. It's a bit, oh, I don't know. Grapefruit. There's grapefruit. The more you get into that, there is a wine, dry white wine texture and flavour to it. I wouldn't say I like it particularly. It's not horrific. But it's 179 again. 179. I don't know. Maybe it's me. These beers are at your local Aldi. For me, here we go. Which one would I say is the worst? Easily the best bitter is dreadful. Just not great. Then I'm going to say the next worst is the organic pale ale, which is, it's okay, but nothing special. The Pilsner's okay, it just lacks a little bit of crispness. And for me, the winner by a country mile is actually the Session Pale Ale, which doesn't smell a great deal, but the actual flavour isn't too bad. For 179, that's not a bad. It's not a terrible beer. The others are fair to middling to absolute shite. I'm going to give, out of 5 crowns, I'm going to give the best bitter no crowns. It's gone now. I'm going to give the organic India Pale Ale half a crown. I don't know how much I was in on money. I'm going to give the Pilsner 2 crowns. And the King, Fat King Uselessness, is going to give the Pale Ale 2.5 crowns out of 5. That one's the best by some mile, really. If you've tried these beers, then let the Fat Useless King know what you think of them, because he's very excited and he's off to have some party food that his lovely queen has made for him and his guests. We haven't got a horse-drawn carriage. It's only about 10 foot to the shed. So yeah, yeah. Rubbish. Not great. Okay. Fair to middling. Itchy nose. Yeah, if you tried them, let us know in the comments. If you haven't messed it about, then take a punt on them. You might like them. They're not as atrocious as the Jubilee ones were. So they've knocked them up a stage, but none of them are fantastic. But if you get absolutely K-Lied in the evening and you want somebody to knock back, then they're there, aren't they? Anyway, if you like this video, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. There's a subscribe button over there somewhere. If you like this rubbish, hope you've enjoyed your coronation day, King's coronation on the telly. It's been on for 17 months now. It seems to be dragging on a little bit. And yeah, all hail the King. See you soon.